Hail can wreak havoc. But could a hefty hailstone really punch through a boat and sink it? Carrie, Grant, and Tori have their 40-foot cannon calibrated and their ice balls ready to fire. It's time to go hail versus hull.
All right, that looks good. Let's start firing the hail balls.
And the aluminum boat is first in the firing line.
The boat is perpendicular to the ground and the cannon is parallel to the ground. Now in this configuration, it's like the boat is getting rained down in a hailstorm. Now we're gonna take a shot and see how much damage it does.
And with the hail all wrapped up for the tightest fit, its first launch is at its terminal velocity.
Ready for 80 miles per hour.
But will that be enough to hold that hull with hail?
3, 2, 1.
Well, in a word, no.
Hail versus aluminum boat at 80 miles an hour, no hole.
No.
Ain't that the truth? Their first fastball barely made a dent, let alone a hole. But their aluminum boat is just the tip of the iceberg.
What's this boat named?
Fiberglassy.
Fiberglassy.
Now, fiberglass isn't as tough as aluminum,
Good to go. 3, 2, 1.
but it's still too tough for this stuff.
No hole, didn't even budget.
Next.
So what about a boat made from wood?
Steady as she goes.
And an old boat at that.
We all right?
Let's take a shot and see if it puts a hole in it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
But the hail doesn't hold, and that's 3 boats without a breach. At terminal velocity, their baseball hail has struck out.
Now we shot our ice balls at 80 miles an hour into each of our boats, and we were not able to punch a single hole. So it's not looking good for this myth. But what if the ice balls weren't just falling at terminal velocity? What if they were caught up in a hurricane and they were being blown down to Earth at 150 miles an hour?
So it's time to up the ante. Could the force of a Force 10 give the ice the impact it needs?
150 miles an hour, this is one serious hailstorm.
Aluminum boat.
Go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, not for the aluminum,
Definitely hit harder.
Good hit.
nor for the fiberglass.
This ain't gonna work.
So to keep this myth afloat, their wooden boat really needs to splinter.
Looked like it did some damage, but did not punch a hole through it.
It's the best of a bad lot, but even hurricane force hail failed to impale.
So far, we've tried this at terminal velocity, 80 miles per hour, and hurricane speed, 150 miles per hour. And so far, we haven't had much success punching through our boat.
So with nothing to lose, the guys, somewhat predictably, decide to take things to the extreme.
So now we're ramping up to over 300 miles per hour, which is the highest ever recorded wind speed in a tornado. Now, I know that there's not typically hail in tornadoes, but what this myth needs right now is more speed.
And although that tornado speed is incredibly unlikely,
Up to 155 PSI.
will 300 miles per hour send their ballistic ice ball through aluminum?
3, 2, 1.
It was a good hit, but no hole.
How about fiberglass?
300 miles an hour.
Fiberglass boat.
Hey, it's like it's snowing in here.
So at 300 miles an hour, all the hail ball did was knock some of the paint off the fiberglass boat. There is still no hole.
So with 2 boats down and no holes to show, even at tornado speed, this myth's chances all ride in their old wooden boat.
I know 300 is ridiculous, but I got a good feeling about this.
It could happen.
In 3, 2, 1.
I can't even see it.
We punched a hole in the boat. It's a perfect clear hole.
Finally, at a worst-case scenario wind speed, their boat failed to weather the weather.
That's just silly.
Or did they?
Oh, wait a minute. I think we got a problem. I think this boat is rotten.
It's rotten luck. They've scored a direct hit on weakened wood.
I think we need to try this again.
So they zero in on a zone that's rot-free.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh my
Did it go
God.
through? I mean, it looked like some serious damage.
It did some damage, but I don't think it punched through.
Damage, but not a hole.
Yeah, that is definitely not a hole. And you're looking at a hail ball that's traveling 300 miles an hour. Now, at over 300 miles an hour, these ice balls are hitting the boats at over 700 joules of energy. That is a lot of energy, and yet we have still not been able to punch a hole in the boat. So it's not looking good for this myth.
As far as penetration goes, the myth is busted.